Welcome back everyone, I'm Plays Games and this is episode 30 of our Subnautica playthrough. The last episode was a long one, perhaps a little bit too long, but that's just the nature of the beast. We finally went all the way back to the Gun Island and we followed the code and clue that said southwest of the Gun Island, about 800 meters down, we'd find an alien facility, and so it turned out. In the alien facility, we discovered that warpers are genetically engineered biomechanical super soldiers tasked with killing anything that's infected with the virus. And in that facility, the aliens who had inhabited this planet before were investigating the virus, and they made the mistake of experimenting on a Reaper Leviathan egg, and a Leviathan came to try and get it back and destroy the facility, releasing the virus into the planet, and that is why this planet is under quarantine, and that is why we got shot down. We found a whole load of good stuff down there. Not only did we get more crystalline sulfur, but we found lots of nickel. So let's see what we can do with our newly found nickel. First thing we want to do is get some Neptune boosters. That's 3 nickel ore. If I can open the locker. 1, 2, 3. 3 nickel ore. 1 plasteel ingot. I hope that's not all the titanium we have. Yes, it was. Okay, this is going to become quite difficult to do then. 2 aerogel and a wiring kit. Wiring kit. Oh man, we're low on everything, aren't we? And 1 aerogel. Right, let's hop outside, get ourselves some gel sacks. So the plan for today is to use the nickel to build everything we can, and then we're gonna do a little bit of resource gathering with the view to taking both the Cyclops and the Prawn together at the same time down to that new place we found, because I think we're gonna have to go, well, we are gonna have to go even deeper. And I think the only way we're going to get deeper is going all the way through that cave. And it would be nice to take the Cyclops there, use that as a mobile base whilst we're there. And then with the Prawn docked inside it, use the Prawn to harvest lots of the materials and hopefully build a proper base instead of having to live off the 6 power cells in this, because they aren't going to last all that long. I think for power down there, I don't really want to have a bioreactor and have to manually refill it. There's plenty of black smokers down there, so I think we'll do what we did here and put a thermal reactor down there. Okay, it'll be quite a small base. 1 multi-purpose room, 1 scanner room, and 1 thermal reactor. Maybe an outside grow bed for acid mushrooms and creepvine clusters, because I didn't see any of them down there, and we might need batteries or power cells. Plus the usual complement of marble melons, just for food, and maybe a water filtration plant as well. Right, enough talking, let's build a rocket. Now this is what I call progress. And now we understand why the launch pad was so large. Look at the size of this thing. Let's go up in the gantry and take a look from the top. The drones have only just finished building it. That took a long time. Let's take a quick look. Cool. It's good to see solid progress being made every episode. Also, between episodes, I've tried my best to sort out the terrible audio problems we've had over the last few episodes. That really weird echoing sound, so hopefully you're not hearing that anymore. It's a combination of software and where I was physically recording, because I've been recording this series in several different places. That's why it always sounded different. But now I'm settled into one location for recording, which means I've been able to make it a much better audio environment. Neptune Fuel Reserve. Well, that's two things we don't know. Ion power cells and kyanite. Well, that's what we did with that. What else was there for nickel? Oh, prawn suit jump jet upgrade. Oh, I've been waiting for this for a long time. Right, how many sulfur was it? 3 sulfur. 2 nickel. 5 titanium and 1 lithium. I think the titanium might be the problem here. 4. Oh, that's just irritating. Alright, scanner room, do your thing. Find me some metal salvage. Is this 2 speed, 2 range? Yep, right, this won't take long then. It feels like we're getting close to the end of the game. We're going deeper and deeper and deeper. We're finding more and more new materials. Finding more and more story elements. Stalkers have their uses. They gather metal salvage in little piles for us. Makes life a little bit easier. And I'll just almost pick it out his mouth. Well, we're full already. How many was that? 3. Pathetic. Well, it's good enough for what we needed. We know we can always find more. I'm pretty sure if we look back over the recipes, the only things we don't know is ion power cells and kyanite. Yeah. Prawn jump jet upgrade. It's gonna have to sacrifice some cargo, but that's just how it goes, my friend. When you go. I think we should be able to start doing the prawn depth upgrades as well. Prawn depth mark 1, plasteel ingot, 3 nickel, 2 ruby. Two ruby, oh man, we're right in the limit of what we're able to do now. Nickel. I think it's just as well I did grab as much nickel as I grabbed last time we were downstairs. I wasn't entirely sure how much we needed. Well, we don't know what kyanite is. We don't really care about the grappling arm or the torpedo arm. $1,300 that's pretty damn good. Right, I think Cyclops should have an upgrade available now. plasteel ingot, 3 nickel on a Cyclops Mark 1, which is actually on board the Cyclops.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
A lovely fully fitted out base, so this needs to have this taken off. I think it was a plasteel ingot and 3 more nickel. 2, 3. Plasteel ingot, 3 more nickel, yes. Right, you've got 1 titanium. Yep, just the 1. Oh well. At least you know there's a big pile of metal salvage over here. Undecided whether or not I'll build another blue repulsion cannon and then upgrade it to a yellow propulsion cannon. Because it is good fun to use that thing. It's extremely hilarious how far it shoves things. It's a real yeeter. If you think the propulsion cannon is good, you ain't seen nothing yet. Did he just pick up his own tooth? What a swine. That's 9 titanium we've got. Ideally we'd find 1 more metal salvage. That's there we are. Who needs a scanner room when you've got eyes? Also, something I noticed out the corner of my eye. The radio is blinking. Well, fat lot of good that did us. Let's pack this away. Modification station, Cyclops Depth Mark 2. Okay, Mark 3 needs kyanite. We're pretty sure that this needs kyanite. This is good because we've got a modification station on board the Cyclops. I don't really want to have to take out the Depth Mark 2 whilst we're down deep and run to a modification station and make the Mark 3 and then run back. Because even that few seconds beyond crush depth might have pretty bad consequences, but we might risk it. Or if we have built a sea base down there, we can always deconstruct the modification station from there, build it in a sea base and then do it. Right, let's get this installed, grab the prawn and get moving. Oop, there we go. One thing that could be really clever would be to build another 6 power cells and keep them in a container in the engine room. I know you haven't seen the Cyclops being used yet, but believe me, it rips through power. It's not even funny how fast it gets through power. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13, 6, 12. Yikes. Well, that's the way it's going to be. And I think all these go in this stuff locker. We're going to take these because we'll probably need them. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Back outside. Half the batteries we need. 1, 2, 2.5, 3, 4, 5, and we're full. And then we'll need 3 of these. Oops. 1, 2. Damn, full already. Silicon rubber 1. Silicon rubber 2. Start condensing everything into power cells. Pretty sure, other than acid mushrooms and creepvine seed clusters, we have complete access to almost everything we could ever need down there in that weird place. Pretty sure I saw gold, silver, nickel, lithium, lead, all these in the form of the bit large resource deposits. There's certainly diamonds and rubies growing on the walls, and lots of shale and sandstone and lots of other outcroppings. 2, 4, 6. Okay, I picked up 1 copper too many. Well, that's good. Put that back. And that. Right, we'll take the. We'll plant these. We'll plant these. And we'll plant some marble melons. On the locker, and this and this. We get 8 more marble melon seeds. think we're good to go. Let's not forget to get the prawn, shall we?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right, I think this is... Nope. New jump jets took me by surprise. Right, let's dock inside the Cyclops.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Yeah, you can access the... If only the vehicle upgrade console in the base weren't like this and you didn't have to kind of open it manually. That would be so cool. But it is what it is. Right, stuff to plant. Got extra power. I think we should just go. I haven't built the sonar yet. Uh-oh. How have I managed to go this long without building the sonar for it? That's a bit of an oopsie. That's what we need. Computer chip demagnetite. That's embarrassing, man. Oh well. No idea why we haven't built that. It's usually one of the first ones you build because it's so easy. It's certainly one of the most important ones. I don't think we were going to get the Cyclops down that tight cliff without some sort of sonar. Even the Cyclops is disgusted with me. He didn't welcome me aboard. What an idiot. Right. Now, let's get out of here and get going. Sonar. God. Right. Lights off.
Engine powering up.
Let's just go normal speed. Usually when I'm piloting this, I prefer to use the cameras. Especially the keel one, because then you can look straight down. You do have like limited vision actually on the bridge itself. When we get closer, I will go down to ahead slow. I'm sure you can hear we're generating tons of noise doing it this way. This is just to get close enough. Please excuse the spadefish banging off the hull. One thing I also forgot we could do is to harvest some samples from the brain coral, you know, the stuff that produces oxygen, and plant that in outdoor planters so there's always oxygen. I have seen people doing
Traffic slow.
insane kind of hardcore runs without vehicles. And they just plant outdoor planters and put brain coral there and just replenish their oxygen that way instead of using vehicles. I mean, I would never do that. That's just insane. I have done a lot of crazy runs in this game, but I've never been that crazy. To remember, there's a Reaper Leviathan that we heard somewhere over there. Do not want to attract his attention. See why I wanted the sonar? This is where we're going right here. And lining this thing up is a bit of a beast because it doesn't quite turn along its own axis. And if you remember, there is a big wreck that we have to avoid. In the bottom right hand corner it shows you which way your camera is facing. Whoops, let's rotate the entire submarine. What do we think? Are we good enough? Forward a little bit, I think. And then right a bit. Right, let's press C, let's just dive. We're going down. Ugh. Come on, big boy, you can make it. I'm scared to look, I'm scared to look. Oh, this is a tight fit. Wow. See, if we went back to CTOU's life pod, this thing would be able to drive straight into that cave and probably straight into the waiting jaws of that big glowing death worm. I think we're going to hit this. No? Wow. That was some top... I was going to say piloting, but luck, I think, is the correct answer. Okay, now we actually do need to have the cockpit view open. This is where we're going. We're still on a head slow. You will get... oh, you'll see this. And it flashes in red, the bit of the submarine that's close to hitting something. See, just getting here, we're on 48%. When we started on 93. I told you, this thing absolutely chews through power cells. And also remember, this is with the 300% engine efficiency upgrade loaded. Oh, see that? That's crab squids. The red things are crab squids. Oh. But because we're ahead slow, we're not generating that much noise, and we're still generating some noise. Not a great deal of it. Let's go down. Whoops. Yep, just nicked it. Well, right a bit, down a bit. Down a bit more. Okay. Okay, we're here. Hey, made it to the cave. It's still tight going. Now, Mr. Deathworm lives over that direction, because that's where that big skull is. So let's stick to the left, because we know that we went forward and then down and turned right to get to that alien facility, and then to the left was the tree with the ghost leviathan eggs in it, and I'm pretty sure we have to go through that, because up that way it was leading up, and we need to go down. We need to go down to 1300 meters, which is exactly how deep this submarine can go. But before we get that deep, I want to build a base here, because we ain't got no resources. So, you know what? I think this is quite a good spot for a base. And I'll tell you why in a minute. Right, let's do some scouting. See, I think we can get a base just there, kind of hanging over the edge of this. Yeah, just put a multi-purpose room there. Because there's a black smoker for power. We're at 777? Is that what I want to do?
Engine powering down.
Let's just investigate this area. Because Mr. Deathworm lives up on that second terrace. We're at 785 meters. I don't really want to go too much deeper. We've got room for a grow bed here and the multi-purpose room, and we can stick the scanner room out that way. Get power from there with a power transmitter. I didn't want to come too close to here because there's warpers, like 2 or 3 warpers there, and they could come quite close. I mean, this is quite a good spot as well. But like I said, it's maybe too close to the warpers, and I'm not sure if we'd be able to fit the base in here. I definitely don't want to build it all the way down here, even though it's right next to the thermal. Because I don't want to go too close to 900, which is how deep the Seamoth can go. And just thinking for range-wise, I mean the giant blue trees just there. So I think this would be a good place, kind of distance-wise, so the scanner room can maximise what it sees. Right, okay. I think we've chosen. This is the spot. We'll better back the submarine up a little bit, maybe park it over there. Otherwise the prawn suit will just end up in the green gunk as soon as we undock.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It's the first thing we have to do
Systems online.
is actually get the prawn suit
Engine powering
to
up.
find some titanium. Because we didn't bring any resources with us. We just decided that we can find what we need here. Okay, let's back this bad boy up over here. Yes, this way. I knew what I was doing. I didn't get lost. Shh. It's probably good enough, because I think the prawn's just here.
Engine powering down.
I know we're close to the things. Why I parked it there, you idiot. Should turn the internal lights back on. There we are, can see what we're doing now. I think someone's been eating marble melons and not replacing the seeds. It's not very good. Right, enter Prawn. Yes, we landed on land. Hooray! Okay, first thing we need to find is a giant titanium one. Well, that's quartz. This, I think, is it's either titanium or lead. Please, oh, I think it's titanium. Perfect. Now, we know there's gel sacks down here. We have seen them. Maybe I should have brought some ion cubes down here with us as well. Oh well. Hope we find some more. Because getting back home is not going to be quick. Alley-oop with the jump jets. I don't think they give us any more duration. I think they just give us better speed. Ay caramba, that's silver right there. Oh, wow. Okay, builder tool is what we need. Exit. Build. First of all, multi-purpose room. Just need to... Of course the titanium's in this, not in my hands, you idiot. That's quite high up. Well, if it's there, I don't care. I think we should do the exterior grow bed next, if we've got enough titanium for it. Exterior modules, yes we do. Right, plop that there, let's go and get some seeds. Hopefully there's a gel sack kicking about here somewhere. That is silver, isn't it? Oh yes. Gel sack, there's one, I see you. I see two, even better. I see three, even better, even better. 1, 2, 3, pick it up. 1, 2, 3, pick it up. It's probably enough. We need to stay out of this goop, because we learnt to our cost that this is toxic. There's another one there. Okay, let's plant, say, 6 gel sacks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And back to the Cyclops. Get the other outdoor seeds, which is just that and that. As soon as we planted these 2 acid mushrooms, we can hit them with a knife and turn them into 6 seeds. I think this is our first long-term plan. Oh, no, did it? Oh no, I did plant them. Can't even see what I'm doing. Okay, then as soon as one of these grows up, we'll slice it. Right, so that's that farm done. What we need now is materials for the hatch. We've got 2 titanium. And we need 1 single quartz. Well, we know where there's a large... I've just seen one here as well. Let's just go and do this one. Keep an eye on the health of the prawn. Okay, so the prawn is immune to this acid gunk. We're not, but the prawn is. Well, that's cool. Means we can explore in it and see what huge resource deposits are in here. The main function of this base that I'm building here is not really for food and water replenishment, because we've got that on the Cyclops itself. It's more as a power cell recharger base, because we need to keep the Cyclops charger power cells charged. And there we go. Okay, next thing we need to plan is power. And we said it'll be a thermal plant. 5 more titanium, 2 magnetite, and an aerogel is easy. Right, I need to find 5 more titanium. Really? Another silver? So there's 3 silver deposits. Like literally right next to us. There's a fourth. Can anyone remember a time when we were not wanting silver and wanting titanium instead? Nope, me either. Aha, I think I see one at the top of this. Hello, titanium! Okay, this place is absolutely chock full of pretty much every resource we can possibly imagine, apart from kyanite and ion power cells. I don't think we'll go anywhere near home base for quite a few episodes. I think we're just down here now. Still a bit more. Got it. Don't want to go too far that way because that's where Mr. Bitey Man lives. Right, so the main thing we need is magnetite. I haven't seen a magnetite at this level. Let's have a look in the mark. Magnetite, no, I think I saw one in the blue mark in the where the big tree is. I'm certainly not seeing any here. It would be nice if it was here, but it's not. Where am I? Okay. I'm debating whether or not to drop a beacon at this base, because it's just down the ravine and keep to the left until you get to it. Right, let's keep getting let's not keep getting stuck in the amoeboids. Let's instead find some magnetite to drill. Any magnetite, magnetite, magnetite. Not here. Crystalline sulfur right there though. Oops. It's not magnetite, that's a bitey fish. Because we need magnetite to build the thermal power, because at the minute our little satellite base ain't got no power, it's not doing anything, it's just a cold empty room. Lots of quartz. All the quartz in the universe is down here. Right. I think that's gold. Copper. So we've seen haha, or is it lead? It's lead. Right, we've got lead, quartz, gold, copper, titanium. Everything but magnetite so far. What is this? That's titanium. That's another titanium, I think. Pretty sure down here there's even uraninite. Yeah, look. Is this lead again? Lead. Come on, I'm so sure I saw magnetite down here. All I need is 2 bits. Gold. Lithium. Oh, come on, man. Don't be cruel. Give me some magnetite. I need to build a base. Push comes to shove. Aha. Well, if I can't find a large resource deposit, I'll just daintily pick it up with my little claws. Oh, man. Okay, so there's literally every resource you could possibly imagine down here. This is great. Look, there's more nickel. And daintily pick it up. Love how dainty the prawn suit is when it's picking things up. It's so funny. No, 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 no. Aha! Magnetite. Come to daddy. Uraninite. I'm sure I saw big magnetite deposits down here. I love that these guys are down here as well. Why are bladderfish all the way down here? Right, let's just pick up some more just in case you need it for anything. And then let's get back out of here. Awesome. Mission accomplished. Not quite in the manner we were hoping, but accomplished nonetheless. There's another gold under the water there, if you saw it. I always do this in this biome. I always call this water and this air. This is water, that's blue brine. And I do have to remember that when I get out of the vehicles I'm in, when I'm in this biome, that it's not air, it's water. Nearly died a few times. It's lead again, isn't it? Yarr. And that looks like a titanium. Oh, I might as well have it. I'm probably going to need lots of it. The good thing about bringing the Cyclops is that although we've added 5 storage lockers of our own on top of the 5 it already has, we can just build more titanium and absolutely fill it with goodies for the return journey. I'm not taking it down anywhere dangerous when it's full of goodies. That's another reason to have an intermediate base down here. Leave all your stuff in storage lockers in the walls there rather than risking them all being lost when the Cyclops explodes. Because that's only an event you want to happen on one playthrough once, and then you learn that lesson. That's the theory anyway. Could if I want to build a moon pool up here for recharging the sea moth, but I think if the moth ever does come down here, it will just be doing shuttle runs. Right, that, and quite a lot of that. Use the fabricator on the Cyclops to fabricate the thing. So look at this glitch here. Look at this. This is the kind of thing that annoys. That should be there. It's a great game, but it ain't perfect.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Right, so what we needed... an aerogel. Okay, aerogel, that's easy. There's a ruby. I think our gel sacks are still growing, so we'll just go and pick the one that's over here. There it is. I see you. And inventory full. Aye, aye, aye. Right, let's drink a bit of water. This section's actually quite quiet as well. I mean, we killed one spiny fish there, but there's none of them floating about. No big death worms. I think we chose the right place to make this base. So I'm now wishing I'd left this fabricator in the lower half of the ship. Okay, let's get back out. Build our thermal plant down here, hopefully right on top of one of these smokers. Could have experimented with, well, we could still do that, I suppose. We can build this, just... Come on, there we go. We are still taking damage, but it's not that bad. We can deal with it. Hijab! Yeah. Table coral samples. How are we still hot? We're way over here. Right, now we need some power transmitters. Gold and titanium. Well, we've just harvested lots of titanium and we've seen lots of gold things under the water. Let's go and get Mr. Prawn and get us some gold. How are these doing? Oh, they're ready.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
The prawn voice is... Wow, nickel. Prawn voice is nice and soothing and authoritative. Where did we see the gold ones? Gold, gold, gold. Okay, maybe they're down in the next step. I've been over the briny waterfall. And up and over the next one. Apparently all the gold was down here. That's fine, that's not an issue. Oh, what's that? Nickel? Silver? Aha, I see a gold. Yes, we do. That's really annoying. Mr. Dainty Chops. And back we go. Oh, this jump jet upgrade is something else. Wow. This thing's properly flying. No, builder tool. Power transmitter. Blue light. No, I want one here because I think that's a little bit too long. Right, we have a base. So I think this has been another quite long episode, so I'll give you all a break. I'll go and tend to the plants. If you're enjoying Subnautica, please leave us a like. If you're not enjoying it, leave a dislike and stop watching the series. Why are you coming back? And I hope I'll see you again in the next one. Until then, do take care of yourselves. Goodbye.